Chemicals of mama, I'm sure I'd handle now, yes I am. Like just being loud in the birds, and I'm a man with the greatest fear. Got to knock on me, but I love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I'm gonna prove every word I say. Advertise the love for praise, so you can pay to bear with me. Chemicals of mama, I'm sure I'd handle now, yes I am. Hey, hard to handle that. See, baby, here I am, a man on the scene. Give me what you want, but you got to bring it home to me. There's a good no love, and then I got a little more in store. When I get the baby throwing it on, know you'll be around for more. Chemicals of mama, I'm sure I'd handle now, yes I am. Yeah, how to handle that? Get it. Chemicals of mama, I'm sure I'd handle now, yes I am. Yeah, hard to handle that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, hard time. Now, no.
so much better. Thought that I'd be weak without you, but I'm stronger. Thought that I'd be broke without you, but I'm richer. Thought that I'd be sad without you, I laugh harder. Thought I wouldn't grow without you, now I'm wiser. I'd be helpless without you, but I'm smarter. Thought that I'd be stressed without you, but I'm chilling. Thought I wouldn't sell without you, sold 9 million. I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. Thought I couldn't breathe without you, I'm in heaven. Thought I couldn't see without you, perfect vision. Thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting. Thought that I would die without you, but I'm living. Thought that I would fail without you, but I'm on time. Should be over now, but it won't stop. Thought that I would self-destruct, but I'm still here. Even in my years to come, I'm gonna be here. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. Wishing you the best, pray that you are blessed. Much success, no stress, and lots of happiness. Not gonna blast you on the radio, not gonna lie to your family, no. Not gonna hate you in the magazines, not gonna compromise, not gonna diss you on the internet. No mama taught me better than that. I'm better than that. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. I'm a survivor. After all of the darkness and sadness, sun comes happiness. If I'm surrounded by positive things, I can't prosper. I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor. Some things never seem to change, and every day I stay the same. Moonlight swelling through the trees, it never seems to wane. Sometimes I feel like I'm a silhouette, like my imitation leads me towards regret. Sometimes I wish that we had never met. I'm faking every step, stealing all the breath out of my lungs. Got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb. You're stealing all the breath out of my lungs. Got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb.
Disconnected, out of mind, I'm unaffected by the times. Misdirect me on a dime, break me with something slight.
Born in a compromise, raised on white lies.
They say the road to hell is paved with gold.
At 25 I feel content with caution, dodging my halo, dodging my halo, dodging my halo.
You're stealing all the breath out of my lungs. Got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb. You're stealing all the breath out of my lungs. Got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb.
Uncomfortably numb.
I know she said it's alright, but you can make it up next time. I know she knows it's not right. There ain't no use in lying. Maybe she thinks I know something. Maybe she thinks it's fine. Or maybe she knows something I don't. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of trying. It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always means no. So don't tell me. You might just let it go. And oftentimes we're lazy. It seems to stand in my way. 'Cause no one, not no one likes to be let down. I know she loves the sunrise, no longer sees it with her sleeping eyes. And I know that when she said she's gonna try, well, it might not work because of other ties. And I know she usually has some other ties, and I wouldn't want to break them. I wouldn't want to break them. Maybe she'll help me to untie this, but until then, well, I'm gonna have to lie to her. It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always means no. So don't tell me. You might just let it go. And oftentimes we're lazy. It seems to stand in my way. 'Cause no one, not no one likes to be let down. It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always means no. So don't tell me. You might just let it go. Harder that you try, baby, the further you'll fall. Even with all the money in the whole wide world. Please, please, please don't pass me. Please, please, please don't pass me. Please, please, please don't pass me by. Everything you know about me now, baby, you're gonna have to change. You're gonna call it by a brand new name. Ooh. Please, please, please don't drag me. Please, please, please don't drag me. Please, please, please don't drag me down. Just like a tree down by the water, baby, I shall not move. Even after all the silly things you do. Please, please, please don't drag me. Please, please, please don't drag me. Please, please, please don't drag me down.
so sweet is passing by. Laugh in the sunshine, sing, cry in the dark, fly through the night. Don't cry now. Don't you cry. Don't you cry anymore. La 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 la. Sleep in the stars. Don't you cry. Dry your eyes on the wind. La 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 All I know is something like a bird within her sang. All I know, she sang a little while and then flew on. Tell me all that you know, I'll show you snow and rain.
Thanks for coming, y'all.
say that my behavior's unacceptable, so condescending and necessarily critical. I have a tendency of getting very physical, so watch your step, cause if I do, you'll need a miracle. You train me, try, make me wonder why I'm even here. The double vision I was seeing is finally clear. You want to stay, but you know very well I want you gone. Not fit to fucking tread the ground that I'm walking on. When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's no way we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in her dreams. Yeah. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What you were doing was screwing things up inside my head. You should know better, you never listen to what I said. Touching your pillow and writhing in the naked sweat, hoping somebody someday will do you like I did. When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's no way we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in a dream. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Does it kill? Does it burn? Is it painful to learn that it's me who has all the control? Does it thrill? Does it sting when you feel what I bring and you wish that you had me to hold? When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's no way we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in her dreams. Yeah. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Lincoln Potters baseball once again. To start off the day today for our 2026 season, may I bring you Mark the Phantom Lowe and Stones McCoy with today's pregame show.
Well, thank you, Chris Toy. That was wonderfully done, and nobody could tell you were doing it off the cuff. That was absolutely fantastic. I am Mark the Phantom Lowe here with the great Stones McCoy, and we are ready to start season number 10 for your Lincoln Potters here at McBean Stadium. They'll be taking on the Novato Knicks, but that's not the important part. Well, not for right now. The important part is we're back here. I'm back here. Stones McCoy, who's been largely absent for a while, although he did fill out last year. And Stones, I have to thank you for taking care of me at the end of last year. But welcome back, buddy. It's great to see you.
Tremendous to be here, and I can't hear anything on my headphones, so that's gonna be a problem.
That's not a problem at all. I'll just talk, and then you can just fill in when you want to.
I was gonna say, can you hear me? I don't
So the Knicks are out here getting ready to go against our Lincoln Potters, starting, as we said, the 10th season. The crowd filing in. It's going to be a fantastic crowd. It's opening night. We've also got fireworks. We've got new interns. Willie Preston is here. The great Willie Preston is back behind the mic, PA. So everything is as it should be. We've got all our vendors and everything. And so we're looking forward to another great season. Eli Garcia, the manager of the Potters, is back out. His Roseville High School team won another section title today. So congratulations to Eli. I think that means they move on to play in the NorCal section. So that will be fantastic, as he did last time. And Stones McCoy, are you going to join me, or are you just going to pretend you're going to join me?
I am, and you know what? I know I've never had a problem pulling the curtains back. The toy actually had my headphones, and I had his.
Because
So-
he needed headphones to say a sentence that all he had to do is say, "Welcome to the Potters pregame with Mark the Phantom Lowe and Stones McCoy."
Yeah, that was
and
it.
he started off with the Gettysburg Address over
Well,
there.
but we love that about
I
him.
know.
Okay? He does a really good Lincoln, if you didn't know.
Well, as you know, I am a very tough critic of that because I actually went to high school,
went to high school, yeah.
with Abraham himself. Stones, it's great to see you. It's great to be back. Do you believe, first of all, our 9th season and their 10th season. It's absolutely crazy that we're back here.
It is absolutely crazy. I can't believe that we're back here. I can't believe that the Potters would have us around for 9
Well,
years.
I don't think they really know.
Okay.
I don't think they know.
I think that's bigger accomplishment than their being in their 10th year is that they kept us around for 9.
Well, I saw
right.
Clifton, one of the owners up here, and I talked to him. I said, how you doing? We talked for a while, and he said, who are you again? And he says that to me every year. And I find that a little surprising.
Well,
Although he does like, a couple.
Yeah.
But I find that a little surprising. But it's absolutely fantastic to come back here and to see it. We've got new interns. That's always a lot of fun. We've got a ball game about to start. The fans, as I said before, piling in. They were here very, very early.
Oh, yeah.
And so tell me, as a guy who's been with the Potters since year 2, but the last couple of years you kind of stepped a little back.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to this season?
Well, I'm looking forward to the energy that this place generally brings. We, like you said, we've been here quite a number of years now. The energy that the hometown fans of the Lincoln
Yeah.
Potters, what they bring every year, it's enough to get the guys up in the booth excited. Not let alone just the players on the
Well,
field.
it's a lot to get me excited.
I
but
am.
see what you're saying.
I'm really looking forward to that this year, and I'm just. I just want to get back immersed in this game. This is a beautiful game that the Potters play. They put on a tremendous event here at McBean Stadium. It looks great. Every year they're doing upgrades, and this is just another one of those years where everything is ready to fire on all cylinders.
Yeah, it seems like, you hear it a lot, but it seems like they really have become part of the fabric of Lincoln.
They have.
I mean, the Potters is part of Lincoln's identity now. You mention them to people all over the place, not just Placer County, but outside Placer County. You talk about Lincoln, the Potters, they know what you're talking about.
They know.
And it's just fantastic coming out here, and it's unbelievable. I talked to Clifton a little bit. Clifton, one of the owners, and he's like, yeah. I said, what do we? I don't know what this says about our team or anything.
Uh-oh.
I said, what do we plan? I said, you got to be planning something big for the 10th,
Yeah.
season. I
Yeah.
thought maybe he's going to say, oh yeah, your idea about the Hall of Fame would be great, but that's not what he
That
said.
didn't happen.
He said, well, I'm having my birthday party here on July 10th. Okay.
So what's changed?
I said, what's the deal with that? It's his 50th. So he's having his birthday party here, and he's
Okay.
all happy because they sent out RSVPs and people said they were going to come.
Oh well, I didn't get one? Did you?
No, I didn't. I don't know if there's a game that night.
We're
I just
gonna have a problem if you and I didn't get one.
Chris got one.
Oh, Chris got one.
Oh,
Of course.
and by
he
the
did.
way, Evan, the new intern,
Oh, the new intern
got one.
He got one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man,
yeah,
this is horrible.
He's done a great job along with Isabel and Matt and everybody, Nolan and everybody, and they really have made the team part of the community, and that's what you look for. That's one of
Yeah.
the things when you start off this. Of course, you want to be competitive on the field, and that's been the case every year. But you want to have an impact on where you are, and you see the people. We saw the people lined up.
Oh, yeah.
To start before the game, but an hour before when I get here, not as early as I should.
No,
when I
not
get
at all.
here. There's people lined up all the way out there. It's almost like a Starbucks or something.
We got here 2 hours early. There was 75 people.
Okay,
in
you
line.
don't need to humble
That's
brag on
that's
that.
that's impressive though for a summer league
Look down
team.
the third base. Look down the left field line.
I don't even recognize it down there
And there's
anymore.
people stacked on the burn, which they've done great work down there and put in a walkway and everything.
Looks
But we've
amazing.
got the I call it the food court there with the sausages, and looks like Longhorn Lifestyle Beard is over there, and we've got I think there's a Mexican place over there too from last year, so
yeah.
that's happening. And then you look down the right field line, and of course
Beer garden.
the backyard beer garden
Oh,
out there,
yeah.
which I don't know if they got the TVs back up. They had those for a while, and then they took
No,
them down.
not yet. Not
Again,
yet.
my idea.
I'm working
just
on a
saying.
new TV.
Yeah.
So.
And the other thing, Stones, is we haven't talked about the fact that we got players.
We
We
do
got new
it.
guys. We
And
get to meet new guys.
No.
We get some guys coming back.
I was just
we
gonna
always
say,
do get that.
We
but
got
we got
some
new guys
returners.
too.
We got some
We'll
returners.
talk about that, but we got
Okay.
some new guys, and we
Well,
get to
tell me-
find out.
Tell me about some of the new guys.
And we get to find out where they're from. What city? We got Tuscaloosa, Alabama. You know I
Oh.
love that.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
we got Gretna, Nebraska. We've already done that. We know that. Let's see. Well, there's a lot of El Cajon, Franklin, Tennessee. I mean,
Okay.
come on.
That's
We're gonna
impressive.
get crazy. But we do got some guys that are returning this year. Luke Euler's in the lineup today. Aiden Diome's in the lineup. Mason Belding also
Yeah.
in the lineup. Local kid that goes to LSU. So we got familiar faces, and as the school year ends and the kids come out from their colleges, we'll have even more that people. I think I saw Tristan Russell's name on there again, and he was a fantastic guy from last year. So we'll get that as well. But there's also new guys, and that's part of it. It's just
It's the
discovering.
love of it,
and I
yes.
know that we're the broadcasters and we're supposed
Yeah.
to be non-committal, but you get your favorites.
Oh, you do.
And,
you
it's
do
guys,
get your favorites.
if I may, Stones, it's guys that embody what you said. They go out there and they just play their butts off, and that's how you play in Lincoln.
And that's how you play in Lincoln. Lincoln sets that tone. We can go all the way back to when we started with Ryan Stevens. That mentality has carried into year 10 here. You know,
Yeah.
guys coming in, playing the game the right way, being the best versions of themselves out there on the field. That's translated to them being the best versions of themselves off the field. We've had some great guys that have played 1-2 years here that we still talk to this day.
Absolutely.
That are tremendous human
come
beings.
back, yeah.
They come back. They want to be involved. So that's just tremendous. We did not have the alumni game last night, but we did have a Potter versus Potters last night. Split lineup.
Civil War Potters.
It was Civil War last night,
Oh.
and I will tell you, with the information that I gathered from FanFest, we are going to have an offensive team
Okay.
coming up here in
All right.
Lincoln 26.
Well, you mentioned one thing I want to say. You mentioned Ryan Stevens, and his DNA, I think, is even though he left a couple years ago, his DNA is permeated its way through the Potters since he left. Because the two things that we learned about our Ryan Stevens team is they never give up,
Nope.
and they form bonds,
Yes.
collective bonds as a team in about 11 seconds. And I think that's happened with Eli taking over, especially the last couple of years. That has really gone from the beginning of the Potters all the way to now.
It really has, and that I was just going to say the transitions between Ryan and now we're at Eli. It's been progressively improving on that what Ryan's established here 9 years ago, and I love the fact Eli's back in his second year. Going to look. He's got a good team. I think he feels way more comfortable in the role this year.
That'll be interesting to look at, yeah.
And that's something that I expect really good things out of Eli and that staff. He's got a great staff. He brought a lot of guys back as well. So the continuity in the staff here in Lincoln, that's also one thing that's extremely important as we've seen over the years. So I think with those, those combinations of things, you're not going to be disappointed when you come to a Lincoln Potters game or you watch them on the YouTubes.
Yeah, programming. No, we're going to do pre-games like we're doing right now. We probably won't do a lot of interviews before the games like we used to, but I will have a situation where in the third inning is going to be our guest inning.
Yes.
We're going to bring people up. Like I mentioned Clifton, our guy Brock Raggett when he's around, Jordan Georgeson, guys like that. Some of the coaches. I'll get these. I'll run them by you.
Yeah,
before I
run them
do
by
it.
me.
We'll get them up in the third inning, so you'll get to meet some of these guys that we're talking about.
The gorgeous Georgeson, I'm not sure.
All right. It's going to be a great season. Thanks for hanging in with me. I appreciate it very much. Chris Toy, great intro, whatever. We're going to be take a break right here and come back, and we will be ready for the first pitch of the 2026 summer season as the Potters take on the Novato Knicks. You're watching Potters Baseball on YouTube. Hey, Stones Broadcast Networks.
That's right.
We'll come back in just a couple minutes for the ball game.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. Our friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
Hey, baseball fans, you may have noticed our scoreboard goes out from time to time. You can help us get a new one. Give $20 and get a chance at winning 2 tickets to some of the region's biggest events, like the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp, a Sacramento Kings game, or Ringling Brothers Circus. All proceeds benefit the Big Swing Capital Campaign. You can buy now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Hey everyone, this is Alex with the Downtown Lincoln Association. We're super excited to kick off Lincoln Loves Local, a new campaign designed to spotlight amazing businesses that make Lincoln so unique. We partnered with Dalila from UN Social Agency to create short, high-quality videos that help boost your visibility and reach right here in the Lincoln community. Each video will be shared on DLA's social media and newsletter making it easy for locals to discover and support your business. So let's celebrate what makes Lincoln special together.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Are you ready for some Potters baseball? Potters baseball brought to you by Stone's Broadcast Networks. And now for the play-by-play, here is Mark the Phantom Lowe.
Well, thank you very much, and welcome to opening night 2026 from McBean Stadium. It is Mark the Phantom Low. It is the great Stones McCoy. We've got the Lincoln Potters against the Novato Knicks. And Stones, before we say anything, I want you to make a special announcement.
Absolutely. We're gonna send a huge shout out to one of the biggest and as far as I'm concerned, my favorite Potters fan.
Intense.
David Lightfoot, number one Potters fan. We're thinking about you. We're looking out for you right now. Wish you were here, but we know that you'll be returning here soon. So, Mr. David Lightfoot, this Potter shout-out is to you.
And we do need that number for our views. And so that's good that David's out there.
Yeah.
To
Invite
do
a couple
that.
people, David, please.
Very much so, David. So we have the Knicks and the Potters. Chase Cotton on the mound for the Lincoln Potters. He'll face a lineup of Knicks that includes Drake Poitras, the center fielder. Then Brody Miller, the catcher, batting second. Will Tokar, the right fielder, bats third. Troy Rizzo is in left field. He'll hit fourth. Vinny Lancioni, the DH, batting fifth. Dominic Joseph at third base hits sixth. Then Josh Malik, the seventh hitter, is playing at first base. Tanak Tapia, the second baseman, is batting eighth. And Joseph Patiga, the shortstop, bats ninth. And David Skaggs is on the mound for the Novato Knicks, who are coached by, and I wrote this down, Terry Williams and Chris Kenyon. And I went down there, Stones, before the game because they gave us a lineup that didn't have a pitcher. And I went down there, and you know me, I'm a jovial soak. So I went in there and I go, hey, you guys going to not have a pitcher? And the guy says, David Skaggs. So I said, okay, all right. No, he was a really nice guy.
He said it wasn't Boss
He said
Skaggs.
that would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
He would have given us the lowdown.
Yeah, but I don't think he'd be able to throw.
Well, yeah, but I did the lowdown. That was a Boss Skaggs song.
I know,
okay,
but okay, whatever.
Anyway, so shout out to Terry Williams and Chris Kenyon. Great to have him here. We got him here for a 3-game series starting out the season against the Novato Knicks and Stones. The first thing you notice when you look out is there are people everywhere.
There are people everywhere. But no, the first thing I notice is the new jerseys.
Oh, those are sweet.
They're sweet.
Yeah, they're sweet. Now, is that a dark blue?
That is a dark blue with an orange pinstripe.
Chase Cotton from Lincoln on the mound. His first pitch looked like a strike and was called the ball. It's going to be that kind of season. There you go. And I didn't see anybody tap their helmet or anything, so he couldn't do an ABS.
Don't be looking for that.
1 ball and no strikes to Drake Poitras. A red shirt out of Mendocino Junior College's Cotton's fastball is outside. Those are really nice uniforms. Now, what team do they remind you of? Because
I can't even
the
say.
orange and the dark blue.
I can't say.
That's a new look, though, right?
It is a new look.
I like it. It's very good. That is in there for a strike, 2-1. Yeah, I can believe it, but there's people everywhere. There's people all over the burn, all over the walkway, and obviously in the stands. There's my friend Tatiana's down the front row there. Swing and a miss. She dyed her hair pink. Did you notice that?
Yeah, well,
it's a lifestyle choice, I think.
Did she come up and squeeze you to death too?
She
'Cause
did.
she did tell me she was going to do that.
She did the boa constrictor.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm glad to
It's never been done to me by someone with pink hair before, and I don't think that's telling too much out of school. 2-2 pitches fouled back. It is still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brody Miller and Will Took are the next 2 hitters coming up for the Novato Knicks. We've been playing the Knicks ever since you and I have been here, huh?
The Knicks have been around for as long as the Knickerbockers, I think, have been playing.
The New York Knickerbockers of basketball. Oh, I think they were baseball too, though.
Yeah, I think so.
2-2 was popped out into center field. Dorian Lopez will make it out in medium deep center field for the first out. I'll bring up Brody Miller. We'll look at the outfield. Ryan Jackson's in left. Jordy Lopez made that catch as in center. Jackson Norton is in right. At third is Aiden Diome. Shortstop is Perrin Bland. Second base, Carson Moore. Jackson Henderson at first. Behind the plate is Del Oro's own Mason Belding. And on the mound is Lincoln's own Chase Cotton. And he will face Brody Miller. Miller takes a fastball outside for a ball. And we're looking at, if I'm reading that right, that's over 92 miles an hour. That's pretty good for the right-hander out of Lincoln.
He's been maintaining right around 90 this entire time.
That one is a little high. Yeah, he came out throwing, and he didn't take him any time to warm the old arm up. He just started throwing 92.
Well, some people just have gas, and he's got gas, and he's showing it right now.
No, Brody's from Mendocino Junior College as well, and he is ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Did that catch the corner? No, I believe it did not. So 3-0. Chase not on the roster that I have for the Potters, and so I don't have a lot more information on him, is my point, Stones.
Well, we can gather that information.
We can do that. We can ask Willie. That's ball 4. And Miller will go down to first base, brings up Will Tokar, the right fielder. Will is from Santa Rosa Junior College. I believe we're the Bear Cubs.
The Bear Cubs.
The Bear Cubs.
That's
yeah.
one of your favorites.
I like the Bear Cubs.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one. Yeah.
You've been talking about that for a while.
Well, we did a lot of American River College. We ran into Santa Rosa a lot.
A lot of Bearcats.
And they're a problem. Outside with Cotton's fastball again at 91, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. On deck is Troy Rizzo for the Novato Knicks. Yeah, I believe they've been a original opponent for the Potters, especially this first or second series of the season or of the summer. Cotton delivers that one. That's inside. So a little variety, but still a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. 3-game series against the Knicks with tonight, and then tomorrow and Monday are both 1:05 starts. Tonight we got a little fireworks too.
Fireworks night.
Little
Those
fireworks.
are always great nights.
A little fireworks night tonight. Cotton misses high and inside, 3-0.
Did you notice you got the GM right there in front of you?
I got Matt right here. Yeah, I'm watching my P's and Q's.
Okay, you better be careful now.
Yeah, I know. He's the guy in charge of the funds.
Yeah.
I got him up for some extra funds.
You really should.
I should have, and he just took off as soon as I said that.
As soon as you said it,
yeah,
he's gone.
Yeah, he's good. That looked pretty good right there. 3 balls and 1 strike. And Cotton right in that low 90 range. Impressive arm for the right-hander.
Well, I do got a little bit of information off of Perfect Game for Chase Cotton, so we'll get that to you here in a second.
You can drop that in right after this swing and a miss right there by Mr. Tokar, 3-2.
So he's 6 foot, 190, out of Whitney High School, and what they say is he really attacks the hitters and the zone. He runs the fastball up to 92, 93. He's got a fast arm and a real feel for pitching.
Well, 3-2 pitch coming up, and he fouls it off. Yeah, so Whitney, so he's a Wildcat. He's taking on a Bear Cub.
Well, that's got to be is that a fair matchup?
A Wildcat
and a Bear Cub?
I
mean, a Bear Cub is baby. It's small.
Yeah, I know. But, see, here's the thing.
Wildcat.
Bear Cub, mom is right by.
Ooh.
So watch out, Wildcat. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
All right.
I mean, you can ask Evan if you want.
I will.
Our new intern.
I will.
3-2 is hit out to right field. Norton gives a little bit of ground. Makes the catch about belt high for the second out. So good job by Cotton right there, Stones, to come back from 3-0 and get the fly to right field for the second out.
Very nice pitching, and he's staying to the outside to all those right-handers. Now he's going to have to face a lefty. I wonder what he's going to do with the lefty. And
Troy Rizzo is the hitter. He is also from, guess it, Mendocino Junior College. I better find out what Mendocino is. If I got all these players from Mendocino, I do not know their mascot, and I feel the worse for it. First pitch is in there for a call strike. Haven't seen much off speed from Mr. Cotton yet. Just throwing about 91 or 92 every time. Rizzo, left-handed hitter, 2 outs here in the top of inning number 1. There's an off-speed pitch, just misses that outside corner. Evens up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike.
big 12-mile-an-hour difference between the fastball and the breaking stuff.
Yeah, I like the location, too. It was a little bit outside, but just off the corner. Swung on and missed. Well, he definitely has swing and miss stuff. We've seen about 3 or 4 of them already this inning. This first game, obviously, you don't know when the last time some of these kids played is. So, you're not getting a lot of at-bats. You're not getting a lot of throws if you're on the mound. So, pretty impressive by Cotton. That's a line drive, but it's foul down the third base line. Hope it didn't hit either Terry or my other guy, Chris.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Skaggs.
No, he's the pitcher.
Oh, okay.
See, I think the guy that said that, I think that was Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it. He said, hey, I like listening to the broadcast, so he's my best friend.
Oh, he didn't say that.
He did say that.
All right, I'm about
or
to go
maybe
talk
he
to him.
didn't. Maybe he said, get out of here, and I just heard that. Sales outside evens it up. 2-2, because I have a tendency to hear what I want to hear.
I was going to say, that's the second part is probably more accurate if we're being honest.
No, it's great to have the Novato Knicks back again.
Fat
Got
cat.
the little 3-game series,
I'm sorry, I'm staring at the fat cat.
Outside 3-2. So, yeah, Fat Cat's our guy.
Well,
Bill is still down there, right?
Bill has retired, and Bill sold his company to his wonderful daughter who's running it down there.
Oh, awesome.
And it's family affair, and we still love Fat
We
Cat.
got to get her up here and talk to her in one of our guest innings. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. An impressive inning for the right-hander Cotton, and after the half inning, it is the Knicks. Nothing to Potters coming to bat.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. in downtown Roseville off Vernon Street. Only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Old man knocked on my front door with my teenage boy and a couple more from up the road. He had 'em by the collar, said he
Back for the bottom of inning number 1. David Skaggs on the mound for the Novato Knicks, who went down with just a walk in the top of the inning. The Potters are going to send up a lineup with Jordy Lopez, the center fielder, leading off. Luke Euler is the DH tonight. He'll bat second. Jackson Norton. Again, Jackson Norton is the guy running a hedge fund. I'm sorry, he's not a right fielder, but he's playing right field. His friend Jackson Henderson is catching. He's batting cleanup. Aiden Diome, the third baseman, the high schooler, is playing at third base. Carson Moore at second base, Mason Belding, the catcher, batting seventh. Ryan Jackson in left field, and Perrin Bland, the shortstop, is batting ninth. Yeah, we got a Ryan, we got a couple of 3 Jacksons, we got all kinds of stuff going on.
I like the Jackson Norton thing, but I think it should be Norton and Henderson Law Firm.
Well, okay, you do you,
all
and
right.
I'll do
I'm
me.
just saying.
I'm putting my money with Jackson Norton.
I think
know.
you
I
are,
want him
yeah.
to invest
I
my
think
money.
you are.
He's going to put me in a hedge fund that's going to be sweet. That's all I'm saying. So we've got David Skaggs on the mound, and he is a sophomore out of the College of Marin, wearing number 32. And I'm pretty sure we've seen David before, either at Marin or with another team in the summertime, because the name and the physique looks very familiar. So here's Jordy Lopez. Jordy out of Elk Grove, California, and UC Berkeley, where he is a sophomore, left-handed hitter playing center field. His first pitch is on the inside corner at 85 for a strike. You can tell from the pictures that the broadcast team is sending out that it's a beautiful day out here at McBean Stadium. Just fantastic, and the crowd is incredible. Everybody's just kind of relaxing, settling in. That is down low. Getting the, as you said, Stones, getting the fat cat, getting your brewski down the right field line.
You have to.
Yeah.
You know, how are you going to settle into a game if you don't have those
Right.
things in your hand?
Yeah, and we got the old million people walking around at the same time. This we always do. Hit sharply out towards second base. Big hop out there for Tapia, and he'll throw it to first and get him by a single step for the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. And Luke Euler, the designated hitter, will come to the plate. Luke from Rockland, California. He is UNR, which for a while they weren't saying UNR anymore. They were just saying Nevada. But now I think they're saying UNR again.
It's retro, and it's coming
my niece
back.
graduated from there, so I have to be very protective of it.
Yeah, but it's retro to say UNR, and retro is coming back, so you're fine.
Well, isn't that what
You're
retro
good.
means? Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying words.
Skaggs delivers, and it's in there for a strike. 0-1.
Did not realize that David Lindsay Skaggs was a former MLBer from the Orioles.
This
So-
guy was on the Orioles.
No, but it's possible. Maybe there's a family connection there.
Some familial connection. That slice foul down the left field line. I'm going to say it's probably not, but
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I'm glad you brought it up.
I'm working, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, David Skaggs was from California. So, I mean, you know. There's,
Okay, all right.
You see where I'm going with this, right?
You're trying to connect the dots, but the dots are still pretty far apart.
I
is
tried
what
to
I'm
look
saying.
him up, and that's what came up, all right?
Okay.
All right.
We'll just say he's in the College of Marin, leave it at that. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Good fastball at 85. Put it up top, and Euler is out for the second out quickly here in the bottom of the first. And Jackson Norton, my hedge fund guy, will come to the plate, the right fielder. He is out of Sacramento, California, St. Mary's College. So he's a Gale, which is okay. I'm not quite sure what a Gale is.
I was going to
really.
ask you, what is a Gale?
I think it's something, some biblical thing or something. I'm not sure, but St. Mary's is a great campus. My son got accepted there, and we went down and visited the campus. It was fantastic, and then they sent me the offer of how much financial aid he was going to get, and I go, well, you're not going to St. Mary's. So
you don't want St. Mary's to close either, so you weren't going to send him there, right?
No, well, that was the wrong son, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But I understand what you're saying, yeah. So he ended up going to Fullerton, and that was fine. That's line, but it's foul off the off-speed pitch and scatters the Knicks, which actually they do have kind of a bullpen. Usually everybody just sits in the dugout because it's cooler. These guys are hanging out. Of course, there's a lot of people down there, Stones. You can make a lot of friends in the bullpen.
They got a squad, too. And
They do.
What are they running, 28, 29 guys out here right now?
Well, their roster came in the form of a piece of butcher paper or something like that. I don't know what this is. This is
Looks like a sign you would put up if you were having a yard sale.
Yes, it does. It looks like, everything must go. Second garage on the left. Off-speed pitch inside. We have people that are like right across the street, now about 100 yards away, and they have a yard sale every week.
Yeah?
Every week. I don't know where they get all this stuff.
From other garage sales.
Maybe they go buy other garage sales, but that doesn't make any sense.
Nothing does.
I know, 1 and 2. Chop foul down the third baseline. Piper the Peacock, who I hear is here all the time.
Really?
I just saw him. And he's, I take a lot of shots at Piper. He's a very popular.
He's popular
popular
around here.
Mascot.
You
don't think he translates?
Here. I don't know if he.
Well, he's not the Philly fanatic or anything, but I mean.
I don't think if he went up to Marysville, they'd receive him as well.
Oh,
you know
that's
what I
a
mean?
great idea. Well, you don't take a mascot to, because Marysville's in our league now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't take a mascot to another stadium.
Why not?
What is wrong with you? Foul again down the third baseline.
Maybe that's the problem with baseball. Maybe they should be doing that.
That would be great. I would like that, really.
Uh-huh.
But it's all nowadays. It's a matter of budgets. I can't afford to send another guy to Philadelphia.
Because
Can't afford to Marysville.
He requires his own suite and his own flight, right? Upgrade him and all that stuff.
The Piper Mobile is like the Pope Mobile.
Got it.
Because you can't get that body in a regular sized car.
That's why I couldn't park anywhere today.
Exactly. Because the Piper's car was in
Yeah.
the way. 1 and 2 once again. Skaggs delivering. Foul back to the screen.
Got the Pelleteros here, an organization run by Eli, and they're doing the 50-50 raffle
They're
tonight.
doing the 50-50, and they are on the schedule. In fact, I will break this to you now. They are here from the 11th to the 13th of December.
Wait, well,
June.
I won't be here.
Well, it's going to be a cold series.
Okay.
The 11th to 13th of June. That's down low and outside. And I just talked to the Hall of Famer himself. Pat Still is going to come out on the 13th.
Oh, beauty.
So,
what a beautiful man.
And the other Hall of Famer is coming on, I think it's the 20. Tom Maley's coming out on like a Thursday.
Moon Maley?
Yeah, Moon Maley's coming on Thursday.
We got to check the Moon schedule before we book him.
Well, the problem is, that's outside. The problem is the fish. The fish.
Oh, the fishing.
The fish bite on the weekend, so he has to do weekdays.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No fish are biting on Thursdays.
No.
So a fishing
I've never
guy
had
isn't
luck
busy.
on a Thursday.
So he'll be out here on. I have to look up the day, but it's. I think it's the 25th. I think it is the 25th. He'll be out here.
Really happy to have those guys back.
Yeah. Fouled off again. As I'll tell you something, Mr. Jackson Norton. He's very thorough, and I like that for my money.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, he knows the strike zone. He's fouling stuff off that he can't do anything with. Skaggs continues to pump strikes at the mid-80s. Nobody on. 2 outs here, bottom of the first, just getting started on the game and the season. Mark the Phantom Low, Stones McCoy, Chris Toy, Evan, an intern. Chopper out to second. Tapia's going to play the big hop. He'll have plenty of time, and that's the end of the inning. 1, 2, 3 for the Potters in the first. We go to the second. No score from McBean Stadium.
Hey, Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side included with it. We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Welcome back to McBean Stadium. Top of the second inning. Potters against the Novato Knicks. And Stones, we had the Kung Fu demonstration, and usually they take a little bit longer than that.
I'm actually really impressed with the way things are being run to start.
Very
that was quick.
Very succinct, wasn't it?
Very, very good.
Do you think, and I was watching one of the guys, do you think when they're doing all those moves, do you think those will work on the dance floor if you go to the clubs?
100%.
Could you just do one of those routines?
Yes, if you do them, that's how you would become famous.
That would.
And I know you've been striving to do that
I have
for years.
been, yes. It seems to be, the time seems to be running out. But I'm holding out hope that if I do my karate moves on the dance floor at the club,
I think you're going to get it.
I'll get bottle service, except it'll be water. Vinny Lencioni will start us off here in the top of the second inning. Dominic Joseph and Josh Malik to follow him against Chase Cotton, the right-hander out of Lincoln, who struck out one and gave up one walk in the first inning, a scoreless first inning. And he'll start us off with, he dipped under 90 miles an hour for the first time and got a strike. And there's another one. That one on the inside corner, swung on and missed. So we'll go to 0-2 on Vinny Lencioni out of Cal State East Bay. He is the designated hitter today, and he is up there at 1-2. Dominic Joseph to follow. Top of inning number 2 here from McBean Stadium. Obviously a sold-out McBean Stadium outside. 2-2. And again, Stones, I don't understand. Everybody is in every seat, and there's still like 100 people walking around.
Well, yeah.
It's crazy.
We're standing room only.
Standing room only, but it's walking room only.
Well, yeah.
Here's hit sharply to the right of second base. Nice backhanded stab out there by Moore. Goes to first and throws it wide, and he'll be safe at first. That'll be scored. If you're asking me, actually, it'll be scored a hit and an error because the ball went into the dugout. And so Lencioni will get to second base. We'll call it a single on the initial hit and then an error on the throw to allow him to get to second base. First hit, first error of the game. And at second base is Vinny Lencioni, and Dominic Joseph will be the hitter, the third baseman. He is from that very famous university, Mendocino Junior College.
Mendocino.
I gotta look that up, or you gotta look that up.
Yeah.
The Mendocino. I'm gonna say Mudcats. I don't know what happens in Mendocino.
Now you just make. Well, we can't talk about that.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Okay. We don't talk about that on.
My
the air.
wife just went on a trip with the gals up to Humboldt County, and she got back on Sunday, and she's just coming back to earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's just
coming back to earth. Just returned to the living. And that was just contact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, and also I must mention that the kids zone, which was moved out from behind third base to left field last year, is still out there, and it looks pretty dang impressive out there. That is a very fine, like a castle or something. And that's looking sharp.
Is that a water slide?
I don't know what it is.
That's pretty nice.
Outside to Dominic Joseph, sophomore from Mendocino Junior College. He's got a runner at second base and nobody out here in inning number 2.
Mendocino. There's lots of eagles up there.
Oh, yes. Very good.
Lots of eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. There are a lot
Other
of eagles.
birds, too, but eagles as well.
That is outside. Yeah. Eagles, Falcons, and Cougars. If you don't know the name of a team, that's a pretty good chance that one of those 3 is going to be it.
Absolutely.
Especially Falcons. As we're going to have a little chat at the mound here with Chase Cotton, as he has fallen behind 2-0 on Dominic Joseph. Lencioni with a hard hit ball to the right of Carson Moore. To open the inning, Carson flagged it, threw it to first wide, and goes into the dugout. So the runner awarded second, and now 2 quick balls on Dominic Joseph. And the umpire is going down to talk to the manager, who I don't think was one of the 2 guys I talked to.
He's a different guy?
I think so.
How many managers can you have?
I don't know. But the umpire is looming over the... We can see that just on the left of our screen. There we go. Okay. Whatever was the problem, I think they've rectified it. I'll tell you, your Peleteros who are doing the 50-50 day are going to get a pretty good payday because there's a lot of people. It's the first game of the year, so everybody's buying raffle tickets.
And everybody's into it. You're right. I mean, they're selling tickets left and right here. You better go. People need to be down here and buying some tickets.
They need to be down here watching the game. And if they don't, if you can't make it to the game, let's say that you're Dawson Raddick's parents or something, and you're in Gretna, Nebraska. Hey, Lincoln Potters Baseball, YouTube, Stones Broadcast Network, YouTube. Yep. Subscribe to them. Watch every game from home
You'll
And
never
then
miss it.
That's fouled out of play. And then, as we say it all the time to parents from out of the
Oh, yes,
state,
yes.
then when you make your trip, because
Come up.
everybody makes one trip.
Come up.
Come on up and say hello.
Absolutely.
That's what we like. We've met people from Florida and Vermont and New York and Texas and Kentucky, and it's been fantastic.
We're handshakes and hugs up here.
We do. We like to take pictures, although I tend not to look at the camera.
I do.
That's fouled back. Well, sometimes you should get in the pictures. So Landon Plout warming up in the bullpen, the left-hander out of Lincoln and Jessup University, although they left the P off, and there's a new university called Jesu.
Jesu.
The Jesu University.
That sounds fun.
It's Jesu. Hit sharply in the hole, base hit left field. Let's see if Lencioni's going to come in. No, it's picked up in left by Jackson. He hits the cutoff man. And a base hit gives runners at first and third. Nobody out here as Joseph, the sharp single to left, brings up Josh Malik, the first baseman. Jackson comes up with it. It wasn't hit that hard. It was hit well, but not that well. But Jackson came up with it quickly and gunned it in, cut off by Aiden Diome at third base. So Lencioni now stops at third. Over at first is Dominic Joseph, and it brings Malik to the plate. And Stones, I guess at this point, you're just trying to get outs here. It's early in the game. You don't care really about that runner at third.
No, you don't. I mean, you'd love to see a double play right here.
Yeah.
Minimize the damage.
Just get a couple outs. If you can stop the guy from scoring, obviously that's important. We got umpire has talked to one side, and now he's talking to the other side. I guess probably about the guy, too many guys in the bullpen with the warm-up. I think this is our stickler umpire.
Yes,
he doesn't.
Yes.
Nothing escapes this guy.
Well, again, we've been out here long enough. We've seen him before.
Yeah.
We know exactly what he's doing.
I hope for the criminal's sake he wasn't a detective in his previous job, because he
Ooh.
doesn't miss anything.
He does
There's
not.
a nice-looking pitch right there for a strike. He does not miss a trick. 1-1 on Josh Malik. Josh from College of Marin, coming off his sophomore season, wearing number 17 according to my really hastily put together roster, which we definitely appreciate. That is outside. Little surprised, Stones, that we're not seeing Joseph take off from first base.
I am actually, and they may be playing the game. Cotton hasn't found the zone, and so they may be playing the game right now. Let's take a couple of pitches, see if he can throw some strikes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Why run into an out when the guy's not getting the ball over the plate? That's an excellent point. So it is 3-1 now on Malik. Tanakh Tapia on deck. And if you know Tanakh, if you're in the Tapia family, and I'm not saying his name right, please text us and let us know, or go on the chat, or however you do that. I don't understand how messages are sent these days.
Smoke signal.
Chopper over the mound off the glove of the pitcher. Picked up at short, throw to first base. Nice play out there by Perrin Bland to throw him out at first base, but the run does score. It's an RBI for Malik as Lencioni crosses the plate. Joseph gets to second. So 1-6-3 with an RBI for Malik. The first run is across for the Knicks, and it'll bring up Tanakh Tapia.
Looks like that's going to be it for Cotton.
Yeah, we got manager coming out, and it looks like we will have a pitching change, so we'll step away right here. We are in the top of the second inning, 1 out and 1 on, and right now it's Novato 1 and the Potters nothing.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
New pitcher for the Potters is the left-hander Landon Plout out of Lincoln, California, and Jessup University. He will come on to face Tanakh Tapia with 1 out and 1 in. And the score 1-0 in favor of the Knicks. We mentioned Eli Garcia is the manager of the Potters once again. Stones, why don't you run down the coaching staff for our Lincoln Potters?
So Alec Beza is the assistant coach here. Recruiting coordinator Hank Lafort, and the good old Potter legend pitching coach Nick Kajowski is back with the Potters again for another season. And then you cannot forget the woman who keeps all of these guys going all year long, Cheyenne Varga, the trainer.
You got to mention the trainer. And, yeah, it's great to see Nate coming back. He's a good dude.
Really is. And you can't miss him either. He's like 19 feet tall.
He is very tall, and people are moving on so much in the summer baseball and this thing. So it's weird. You always expect people to go off and do something else somewhere else and stuff like that. So it's great to have Nate back, and hopefully he will be talking to Landon Plout and try to get the Potters out of this little jam that they've gotten themselves into. Runner at second, one out, and one in here in the second inning. Tapia, the second baseman, right-handed hitter against the left-handed Plout, and he swings and fouls that one out of play. Mendocino Junior College again. The Eagles now, we know, right?
This entire squad from Mendocino?
Yes, they're doing pretty. The Mendocino must have had a pretty good ball club.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of them on this roster for the Novato Knicks.
There's a cursory look. It looks like at least 11 guys.
That's a lot of guys. Fouled off again. Stones, it probably isn't a marker of how old I am, because I think when I was playing baseball, Landon Plout wouldn't have been allowed to pitch.
Would you like to be a little bit more as to the reason why?
Because he's wearing the colored shoes. They wouldn't have let you.
Thank you.
They wouldn't have let you.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
Jordan Georgeson, the great journalist, photographer from Gold Country Media, is here. That's in the right center field, giving chase. Their center fielder, Lopez. Nice play by Jordy Lopez, and he'll get it in to second base.
Really
so
nice arm.
Tapia has a hit taken away by Jordy Lopez. And Stones, we have a history of center fielders here who cover a lot of ground. It looks like Jordy fits right in.
He covers a lot of ground. He's got a nice, strong arm. That throw back into second base, keeping the runner at second, that was huge.
Joseph Patiga is the hitter, the shortstop, with 2 outs. And still at second base is Dominic Joseph. Yeah, you can wear a colored glove, and I don't think you could wear colored shoes, although nobody even thought to do that in those days. You don't wear black shoes. That's all you had.
Well, life was black and white back then anyway.
It was literally black and white.
Yeah,
Our games were in black and white.
Yeah,
okay?
that's it.
Yeah.
Color, what's that?
0-1 on Batiga, the shortstop. I think he might be the dog batter or whatever it is now. Oh, yeah, okay, so it was
missed it?
Tapia was the dog batter, goat batter, whatever it is, whatever animal we're doing this year.
Yeah, what are we still doing the dog? Or?
Is the octopus batter, rhinoceros batter? What is he?
Is it a peacock batter this year?
Oh, that would be a great one, peacock batter.
Okay, it's dog batter. It's still a dog batter.
It's still.
We did.
There goes the runner, pitches inside. He gets away from belting behind the plate, and stealing third is Dominic Joseph.
Great pitch to steal on if you're going to try to steal on that little breaking ball. And he read it well, going towards the dirt. If you're going to take off, that's a great time to take off.
Yeah, plus you have the right-handed batter up there, so he can't see really that well to throw to third base. So good play by Joseph, and a 2-ball, 1-strike count on the number 9 hitter, Joseph Batiga. Chops it down to first base. Big hop handled there by Henderson. He'll step on the bag and get the third out, but not before the Knicks throw one across the plate, so we go to the bottom of inning number 2. Knicks on top, 1-0.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number 1. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Welcome back. Bottom of inning number 2. Knicks on top 1-0. Jackson Henderson, Aiden Diome, and Carson Moore for the Potters against the right-hander David Skaggs, who Stones looked pretty impressive in inning number 1.
He really did. He's got a good command of it, and he's really arm side release. So with all these left-handers that the Potters have brought up there, it's making it hard because he's hitting the outside corners.
Absolutely. Skaggs, a right-hander, coming to us from College of Marin. Went 1-2-3 with a strikeout in the first inning. We had the first ever of the season, Piper race, where he starts at second base, and everybody, I didn't even watch the end of it. I saw some kid took 3 steps and he already crashed out. I'm like, what's going on this year?
And that's the benefit for having these cameras. Everybody got to see that
as
well.
That kid, I don't know if he's going to get roasted on social media. I mean, I don't know how old he was, but man, he took a tumble.
He did take a tumble, but you know what? I watched it. He got up and he finished. So that's all
Did
that
he?
really matters.
All right,
Yeah,
and Piper
really
lost,
matters.
right?
Well, of course,
Yeah,
Piper
lost. I was talking to the Jordan Jorgensen back there, the acclaimed journalist. Is he award? I think he's award winning.
I think he's award winning, but not any award that we've ever seen.
No, he didn't.
You know?
No, he's won awards, but they just don't usually get a lot of attention.
And he gets them printed himself. So
Yes, he does.
It's fine.
They have Kinko's up in the corner.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like, oh, nice award there, Jordan. It's the, I got an award.
The Journalist of the Year award that I created for myself.
Jackson Henderson will lead us off, playing at first base for the Potters today against Skaggs. Henderson from, Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Ooh.
We had Gardendale, Alabama. That was our guy, Troy, right? Last year.
Yeah, Troy.
Tuscaloosa and Shelton State. I'm not familiar with Shelton State. We'll have to do a little deep dive to find out the Shelton. I'm going to say Eagles or Falcons or Cougars. Lines out into left field, and that's the first Potters hit of the summer season. Delivered all the way from Tuscaloosa, Alabama to Lincoln, California, which is, a lot of people make that trip.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like the old Oregon Trail. You start off in Missouri and end up in Oregon.
Well, he took the trip by taking that breaking ball and putting it into left field. Really nice hit on the breaking ball. Way to stay back in there after he's been seeing a little bit of the fastball. So it was nice to see him stay back on that one.
I would say he laced that ball.
Laced, I'm not sure Lace would qualify with the exit velocity, but I understand what you're saying.
Aiden Diome is the hitter, the left-hand hitting third baseman. Laces one up the middle for a base hit into center field. That was not a lace. It was a semi-bloop line drive.
You're using laced a little too liberally at this point.
It was more of a timing thing. It happened right when I was going to talk. So that's it. 2 hits in a row for the Potters. They've got runners at first and second. Nobody out, and Carson Moore, the hitter. Carson from Cameron Park and San Diego State University, the Aztecs.
How'd you know that one?
Well, it's not the Eagles, I'll tell you that right now. Oh, I love San Diego State. Marshall Falk.
I asked these questions.
Back in the day, I went to when I was going to UCLA, I went to a football game at San Diego State UCLA. Brian Sipe was the quarterback.